Hello and welcome to another episode of the Gohndim and Gilmore Show. Today's episode is brought to you by the Boston News Network, the only new age digital newspaper that brings you only the facts.
Welcome, everyone. We're here with repeat guest Casey J. from Long Island. Casey, how are you?
I'm good. You get my burp in there? I'm sorry.
Maybe the very tail end of it. So, how's everything been going,
right,
Casey? You were on about a month ago.
I'm good.
What's new in your life?
Things are good. Good New Year's, good Christmas. You know, life is good for Casey J. I lost a lot of the weight. I'm like down to like 180, 175. The weight loss shots are the truth. I think, actually I was talking to Pisco about this, I think around the same time that when we talked, and I said something, I was like, yeah, I think every woman should be on Ozempic or something like that. And he got mad about it. He was like really being soy about it. And I was like, what? He was like, what the fuck do you mean by that? Just like, I said what I mean, bro.
It's because he's against pharmaceutical companies?
I think he was just being a fucking soy boy, like trying to like doing his lawyer shit. Be like, what do you mean? Are you trying to like be like a red pill kind of guy and all that stuff? And just being like, no. This thing is someone who has lost 75 pounds from a weight loss shot.
You've lost 75 pounds?
Yes, I was 250 in September of 2024. Now I'm like 180, 175.
Oh my God.
What's your target weight?
Yeah, it's real. Tryptophan. That's what I'm on. My aunt's lab helped develop it. My Aunt Maureen.
Wait, aren't you like 5'2"? So your target weight's probably like what, 125 or something?
Fucking 5'2", you motherfucker. I'm fucking 5'7". God,
Oh my God. Well, we're very proud of you, Casey. I think the nicest thing about what are they called? These GLPs, whatever they're called, is that I think that they're reducing the number of people that go to the gym after New Year's, because I've noticed my gym has not been as busy as it has been.
That's also true. Like, yo, you don't even need to go to work out to lose the weight. It just stops you from, put down the fork was like people like, always said, it makes you put down the fucking fork.
And speaking of someone
is
who
the holy grail of medicine in the 21st century. We have found the cure for obesity.
Casey, so you eat less? Do you drink less as well, or?
Yes. Yes, I do, but I'm also on other drugs for that too. My naltrexone helps me with that too. That stops cravings. It's they give it to alcoholics, but I'm not one of them. I just get it because I have pretty good health care, and like I said, I have a family member who's not just like she's in the healthcare industry. She's an executive in the healthcare industry, and she looks out for her family. Love my Aunt Maureen.
They should be giving out the like Ozempic shots at like AA meetings.
I think they should be giving out Ozempic shots fucking everywhere. I'll amend my statement that I sent to Pisco that got him all pissy. Like every woman should be on Ozempic. Every fucking American over the age of 25 or over the age of 30 should be on one of these weight loss shots, whether it's tryptophan, Ozempic. What's the other one called? It starts with an M, I think.
No idea.
Oh my God, what Magikarp?
That's a fucking Pokemon, you retard. Get the fucking right. Jesus. Are you drunk?
It sounds like a drug, though. Casey, speaking of people that no longer have to go to the gym, what do you know about Renee Good?
Yeah, she doesn't have to go to the gym anymore. I mean, R.I.P. She was, I think she was a bisexual.
Wait, how did you know that?
Bisexual because, she's either a lesbian or a bisexual, depending on how you count it. I mean, listen, if you have children with, do we count, if they have children with the opposite sex, do we still count them as gay, even though that's like their preference?
I think it depends on why they have the children. Like, a lot of these women are just trying to fart out children for
seriously, that's actually a good question, though. Like, think about it. Like, will we consider them gay or bisexual? Because obviously they engaged in heterosexual sex, but like whether that was like their technically then they would be bisexual, but like, would that be disrespectful to them because their own personal preferences would have to be called gay or lesbian?
Casey, is it true that you call yourself a trisexual and that you'll try any sexual position?
That's not true, no.
Oh.
I like missionary, I like cowgirl, and I like eating pussy.
Oh my God. Casey,
But-
it sounds like you're not very heartbroken about this ICE shooting, so I assume that you kind of agree with me that a lot of this was the result of like Democrat rhetoric building up over the last 9 months.
No,
Of, like,
that's you're trying to tell somebody who's dealt with stochastic terrorism from the MAGAs multiple times that democratic stochastic terrorism was the primary cause of this. No, I think the primary cause of this was ICE being a bunch of undertrained amateur dumb fucks. Like, and you know what the thing is? It's not even the guy. Let's go back. If you look at the beginning of the video, I'm not going to talk about the shooter. I'm not going to talk about the car. I'm going to talk about right before that happened. Guy jumps out of the trunk.
Wait, can you wait 1 second? I'm closing my eyes trying to put myself there. Okay, go ahead.
ICE guy jumps out of the truck. You know, you have one of the ICE guys is telling her to leave. I think she said leave. You know, she said that thing. So she's told to leave. She's making a U-turn to leave. And then you have ICE number 2 guy runs over, get out of the car, so directly contradicting his partner, his squad member, whatever the fuck you want to call it, his fellow ICE agent on the job. Brother, whatever the fuck. I don't fucking care, dude.
Casey, what was brought to my attention, and I think what is very problematic and concerning, is that apparently this was a one-way street, and she was making an illegal U-turn driving onto oncoming traffic. I mean, I think at that point a traffic stop is warranted.
Shut the fuck up! I don't fucking care about that. Listen. This guy ran up, get the fuck out of the car, or I think he said get out of the car. I don't think he said but like then he runs over to her front seat and starts yanking on the driver's seat door.
Yep.
And, you know, listen, this woman is a civilian. She's 37 years old. She's probably never been in anything like that. Mm-hmm. And whether you think that if the car hit her or not, whether it was justified or not, I think we could clearly say that she got spooked from that ICE officer's escalatory actions, and action, by the way, that I have never seen a police officer act that brazenly immediately once they get onto the scene.
Casey, this is like someone touching a hot stove and be like, "Oh my god, it was hot." She put herself in the situation. Her and her lesbian wife were antagonizing these officers.
I am not talking.
We excuse this behavior from children, not from 37-year-old women.
Law enforcement. I am talking about the professional law enforcement officials who make a lot more than I do as government officials, who get all these benefits.
Maybe you should work for ICE, brother. Don't get mad at me.
Shut up. I am talking. Listen, I'm a government official, man. I worked security before,
Yeah, so these are government officials as well. They're carrying out the righteous mission of ICE.
They're fucking retarded because we always learn from people in the DMV, the Board of Elections officials like myself, to cops, to anybody. One of the first things you learn, 101, public-facing government employees, people have to deal with the public. You know what we're always taught? Number one, always de-escalate. De-escalate, 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 de-escalate.
Yeah, and they try to de-escalate by approaching their vehicle, trying to get out of the vehicle and to comply with their orders.
They tried to no. Shut that guy running over, screaming, "Get the fuck out of the car!" get out of the car and wrenching on her car door. That is not de-escalation.
That's trying to de-escalate because they thought that she was trying to run them over with her car.
Fuck up! No, it's fucking not. That is not de-escalation. That's
Casey. Okay. Can we back up?
De-escalation. You are autistic.
Casey, can we back up to a couple prior points? You made the claim that ICE is not very well trained. How is it possible that they're okay? Casey. First, I'm going to ask you two questions. One, do you have any evidence for that? And two, how can they be so untrained and still deport 605,000 people as of December of 2025?
You don't have to be well trained to do that kind of shit, but when you are
wait. So they're so poorly trained they deported over 500,000 people? It's just crazy to me.
How many? Wasn't Biden Gohndim?
Yep.
A woman is dead here. because some dumb fuck ran over.
This is one out of millions of ICE interactions, and she put herself in this situation. Again, she touched the hot stove. We excuse this behavior from children. We don't excuse this behavior from adults. And let me ask you one final question.
Wait. We should excuse a law enforcement officer acting like a hothead, spooking a civilian in a situation where his partner is in a dangerous situation. He's in front of the car. And he runs over and starts yanking on it, spooking her.
Yeah, she tried to kill him. Yes, I agree. He was in front of the car.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think we agree.
Get the fuck up. Does that officer not bear any responsibility for causing her to be spooked?
I think he could have handled it in a more appropriate way, but choices were made.
He could have handled it in a more appropriate way.
Well, so could she. So could she, yeah.
I think everyone's reckless in this.
Well, one of these people is supposed to be fucking trained.
Well, didn't you hear what Gilmore said? I think everyone was
professional.
Excuse me, Casey. Didn't you hear what Gilmore said? I think everyone's a little bit reckless in this. I think I can agree with that. Like, I agree. The ICE officer should not have been in front of the vehicle, but then she should have tried to run him over and kill his life and kill him.
Fucking shoveling fries at Burger King.
I think he should be fired. Also, I agree with that.
Yeah, I would agree too. He should be fired. Yeah, we can break bread on that.
Okay, good. Because what he did there, spooking her, that's what caused all this.
No. Okay, Casey.
That is what caused her to run.
Casey, I want to yes or Casey, I need to calm down. I need a yes or no answer to this question. Very simple question. If at the point when the officer approaches her vehicle and is like yanking on the door handle, if she would have shut off her vehicle and raised her hands, would she still be alive today? Yes or no?
Honestly, I don't know.
You are a coward. This is disgusting Democrat cowardice.
These guys.
She would 100% be alive.
No. Hold on.
100%.
You know that when in the immediate aftermath, you had a ICE officer pointing a gun at another friendly civilian who claimed to be a doctor, saying, "Hey, can I go check on her? My neighbor, I'm a physician." Pointed a deadly weapon at this guy.
Well, if he was a Somali, he probably wasn't a doctor. So.
No, get the fuck. No. These guys are amateur motherfuckers to a degree where, honestly, I can say what most likely, yes, she would be alive. However, can we guarantee it? No, because these motherfuckers are stupid.
No, she'd be alive. She'd be alive 100%.
Casey, we all agree with that.
100%. Get the fuck out of here. No, hold on. What? Now, how do you explain? Okay, all right, fine. Fuck this. Why the fuck didn't, as soon as she crashed that car, why didn't anyone go render first aid to her?
Because she was dead. Stupid. What do you mean?
She was dead? No, she was.
Yeah, she was absolutely dead.
No.
Bro, wasn't she shot literally in the face?
Casey, is there any evidence she didn't die upon getting shot?
People were saying when the ambulances got there, she was about to die or on the brink of death. I don't give a fuck.
Did the ambulance come like 15 minutes later?
No. Let me talk. Shut the fuck up.
How's this relevant anyway?
As soon as she crashed, you should have had all three of those motherfuckers, those dumb fucks, overpaid, by the way, undertrained dumb fucks, should have ran.
Yeah, we get it.
He could go take a 5-minute break. The other two should have ran over and immediately assessed how she assessed her situation, put pressure on the wound, administering first aid to make sure that she survives so she can have her day in court.
Well, I think a lot of them were shook up. They just witnessed an attempt on their lives. This deranged person tried to kill them.
They're shook up, bro. They're shook up. These aren't civilians.
Casey, again,
we agree they're incompetent.
We hold them to a higher standard.
Yeah, Casey, we agree with you that they did not take optimal actions.
And they're stupid. We all agree with that. All the agents are stupid that were there. We agree with that.
Stupid should have been fired. Should never been deployed there.
Of course.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
10 million people without any of this shit.
Bro, he imported like 10 million Somalis to Minnesota. What do you mean? Casey, here are a couple of common threads in these incidences. These are all like deranged Democrat lunatics who listen to like people like Tim Walz who like are trying to prop up like a new civil war. Like it's disgusting what he said.
A new civil war. Suck my dick, you fucking loser.
Wait,
your civil war. What was Jan 6 then, huh?
But Casey, I agree with you. Do you think I'm going to defend January 6th? I'm on the record. Most of these people that were entering the Capitol January 6th should have been publicly executed.
Okay,
you're not going to catch. You're not going to catch me there.
Making sure. I'm a bit angry. I'm a bit drunk, but like at the same time,
Casey, I'm fair and balanced.
My congressman went over to talk to the Jan 6 pardon scumbags on Jan 6 the other day. He went over there, my Tom Swazi. He went over to talk to them, and he's like, "You guys should still be in fucking jail." Like, what the fuck? Like, he went in, he got in their faces, like, "You guys should still be in jail. I don't know why. Why do you guys attack police officers?" And they were calling them all kinds of names. They were calling them fucking slurs. Oh, these scumbags.
Hey, Casey, what did Mike Lawler say about Jan 6?
Mike Lawler? Mike Lawler is a thin reed. Mike Lawler is not a man. He is a worm. Mike Lawler is whoever the fuck he needs to be to get elected. I've never seen a politician more inauthentic and fake than Mike Lawler. He is truly up there.
But Casey, just to summarize the killing of Renee Good, you agree that if she would have complied, she'd be alive, most likely.
Most likely, but define comply.
Okay, we agree. Hold
on. When someone tells you you're free to leave, she was trying to leave. They said you're free to leave. She was complying.
Even if that was uttered, which I have not heard on the video, she was not free to leave when they tried to detain her. When they approached her vehicle and said, "Get out of the vehicle, get out of the vehicle." That supersedes that previous order, which I have not heard, and she should have complied and she'd still be alive. That's as simple as it is. And we will not forgive all the Democratic leaders, from Jacob Frey to Tim Walz to all these people who are like encouraging these people to protest ICE, who are doing like a righteous mission and deporting like.
Yeah, we should protest ICE. One, we don't have a secret police force in this country.
No, it's not secret. They're out in the open. What do you mean? They're out in the open.
No. They wear masks. They don't wear any badge numbers. They don't tell people their names.
They have to wear masks because they are being attacked and harassed and assaulted. Did you not read the speech?
Oh my God! Wait a minute. So wait, hold on. I didn't know I was allowed to wear. Hold on, my people, election officials, we've been attacked and assaulted for fucking years because of Trump's election.
Is there literally any evidence of that? I have never heard of an election official being assaulted.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, I got you, Gohndim. You'll see.
Okay, I'm happy to post evidence and we'll talk about it in the bunker.
Wait, are you threatening Gohndim?
No. Of course not.
Okay, good.
Casey, I'd ask you one other thing. Why does all this shit happen in Minnesota? I mean, this is Renee Good,
I think because it's cold out, because it's fucking cold out. It's cold and miserable. And similarly, where like it's really like, 50 Cent said it's hot out in this bitch. That's a good enough reason. I think it's fucking brick out. So let's start throwing bricks type shit.
But shouldn't people be in their homes then? I don't understand.
Huh?
Shouldn't people like be in their homes if it's cold out?
People get pissed off when it's cold, bro. I don't fucking know. Wait, hold on.
Also, wait, am I confused? I thought George Floyd overdosed in May or something, or maybe it was June.
No, it was June, but I don't think there's going to be like widespread protests for a long time because of that. Yeah. Oh, this is from August 26, 2024. So before the election, this last election, but yeah, hold on. Where the fuck is it?
What are you looking for? Evidence that you people get assaulted?
I had a guy threaten to shoot me. I had a guy threaten to shoot me in 2020. And like even that, and that was when I was doing my official work, as like someone just doing, or having just a Biden sticker on my car. I've had people spit on me, people try to key my car. I had people, actually retired cops call me. Can I use slurs on here?
Yeah, you can.
It depends.
Okay, yeah, I've had a cop call me and when I called him back, he pulled over, and I was like, "What the fuck's your deal?" Huh?
How were you dressed when he called you that?
I was dressed in jeans, sweatshirt. I was carrying a pizza to my old apartment. It was in 2020. It was in 2023 or 2024. I was in my apartment with my ex and her best friend. I was getting a pizza from across the street. Guy sees me, get out of the car, take out the pizza. Fuck you. I yell, "Oh yeah, fuck you, fat." Like I yell back at him because like fuck you, like I ain't gonna take that shit. I see the guy. There's a red light like right at the end of my block. Pulls over there. I go over there. I'm holding the pizza. I walk over there. He's pulling up. I'm like, "What the fuck's your deal, dude? Like what the fuck? Why? What? Why?" Got this short, fat, little retarded shit. Old guy comes out. It's like, "Oh yeah, you want to get arrested?
Yeah.
You want to get arrested?" And I was like,
for eating
people
pizza?
people like that should be mulched.
Okay, Casey.
That was one thing. Oh, but that's just one instance. I have other instances. People.
Okay,
fucking,
Casey. We for the
We'll
sake
take
of
your
argument,
word for it.
we'll agree with you. You want to talk about a couple other topics? What do you know about do you want to talk about the New York governor's race?
Oh yeah, sure. Blakeman's a cuck, and he's going to lose because the right wing will not unite behind him. One, because he's a Jew, which is sad, and I denounce the
Being
people
Jewish?
about me. No, I'm Irish Catholic, but
No, you're denouncing being Jewish?
no, I'm denouncing the people that are going to shit on him because he's a Jew.
Oh, okay.
To be clear, I was just about to say that, then you asked a question. So thank you for letting me clarify as I was clarifying. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that will not unite behind him because he's a Jew. And in fact, we saw this in the Tom Suozzi New York Congressional Third Primary in February 2024. Mazi Pillups was an Israeli. She was in the IDF. She's Israeli. She's in the county ledge. Respect to her service and everything like that. But she is brown skinned and she has a thick accent. And Tom Suozzi, he's good old Italian, old Italian guy, county executive, well known, well liked. And I remember during the debate, that accent, I remember telling my Republican counterparts, my Republican friends, that know people, even on election day, I was like, yo, man, that accent's gonna, I think that accent's gonna cost her. And I saw later that month, a week later, in like one of the newspapers, someone said, I think it was Jacqueline Sweets, she wrote that among like older Italian voters, particularly in Massapequa, where there's a lot of fucking Italians, they were uncomfortable with, her, type shit. Like they were uncomfortable with her accent and her, who she was.
Where's the story going? I don't understand.
Yeah, so let me just give some context.
I'm saying Blakeman could face the same kind of discrimination because he is a open, proud, and practicing Jew.
So just for some context for our listeners who may not know much about the New York governor race, for some reason in New York,
Bruce Blakeman is the presumptive Republican nominee for the Republican side. He is the Nassau County executive. He fucked me out of $5,000 to $7,000,
which our listeners know.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Wait, so you're biased, Casey?
Yeah. So let me just give the rest of the context, Casey.
I hate his fucking guts.
Casey, I'll name the people. You can give some sprinkles, okay? So Bruce Blakeman's declared already. For the Republican side, there's two others who have filed paperwork. It's Pat Hahn, who's a union leader. Do you know them?
No. What county?
I'm not sure. And then there's David Tully, who's a cannabis shop owner. Do you know them?
I think I read about that name last week.
Okay.
Never heard of them, though. They have no chance.
No, of course. And for the Democratic side...
The Conservative Party, I think today or yesterday, just endorsed Blakeman, which is a big deal because Blakeman is actually pro-abortion. Big deal.
And for the Democratic side, we have two people who've declared so far, Delgado and Hochul, after declamations from Letitia James, Suozzi,
I do love Delgado. He's a friend of mine.
Are you going to endorse Delgado?
No, absolutely not. I'm endorsing Kathy Hochul. And now that is not to say Delgado has a bright future ahead of him. And I wish that there was an office that he could run for where he could be of service, but he's going to be on the sidelines for a few years. But I know for a fact that he is not out of this fight. And I look forward to seeing what he does in the future after he loses this primary to my gal, Kathy Hochul.
Casey, isn't it time to let these blue states be run by Republicans? Like, look at how shitholes New York's become, California's become, Minnesota's become.
I will die before. Well, I won't die. Well, I mean, actually, fuck that. My bosses will literally run me into the ground dead before we let Republicans win this state. So we'll see.
Casey, you just allowed Zoran Mamdani to win New York City, the mayoral election. Like,
I'm in Nassau County, reminder.
Democrats are literally ruining the country.
Yeah, sure, bro. Yeah, sure. Which one?
Wait. That's absolutely true. Like, people still can't even survive. They're still reeling from Bidenflation, and that was a year ago.
Bidenflation. Yeah, it's not Trumpflation now from the tariffs. It's still Bidenflation. That's funny.
Well, wait, tariffs.
You were getting Gohndim. Do you have ADHD? Did you take your Vyvanse?
I don't know what Vyvanse is, but
you don't even know what Vyvanse is. You should look into it. It's awesome.
Casey, did you see Hochul's tweet the other day about Nick Shirley?
No, but whatever she says, I endorse. Fuck that guy. That
So
guy
Nick
went
Shirley,
to Ukraine.
yeah.
Nick Shirley's a little fuckboy. He's a grifter,
Let me read it for
a
you.
liar.
I think you'll like it.
I probably will. I mean,
yeah. So
Kathy,
Nick Shirley said, "What did we learn about the child care across the country? It's a great way to create fraud and launder money." And then she responded, "This initiative extends mainly to 2-year-olds, but intellectually, you may be eligible."
Banger! My gal Kathy. She's great. Yeah, I love her. Buffalo's finest, for real.
Do you think she's trying to jump on the Newsom bandwagon?
She's a tiny, sharp as a whip old Irish lady. Fucking love her. She's the best. Also, I am biased because, my boss is my boss at the pleasure of Kathy Hochul, my friend. Jay Jacobs.
What do you think our chances are in the general?
She's going to win. 100%. The question is, how much different is the election looking like from 2022 in its final form? Remember, 2022 was the nadir for the Democrats in New York State. Santos, that traitor, lying cunt, won.
Well,
Fuck you, George Santos, by the way. God, I hope Russia puts him in a gulag for real. I know he's over there visiting, that fucking traitor. Fuck him, by the way, just to be clear.
They let him go to Russia?
Yeah, he went to Moscow. That's what kind of piece of shit he is. Subhuman. Fuck him. I'm glad. I'm glad. What?
Did you ever meet him?
I was at the same street fair as him. I remember shit talking his staffers. And then the staffers went over there and he looked at me, in the eye. I was just like, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? I won't get into that kind of stuff.
No, that's fair. I appreciate that.
I actually fucking despise him. He embarrassed my community. He lied to the people here. And also, by the way, fuck the New York Times for not doing their job and reporting on the info that the Zimmerman campaign gave him not once, but twice before the election. Once in September, once in October. Thank you, New York Times. You fucking cunts. My dad put the elevators in the New York Times building. You know that, right?
Casey, before we move on to maybe less serious topics, we did have a question.
No, there's other races in New York State. Ask me about the comptroller race.
Casey, give us the short 2 minutes on the comptroller race.
Tom DiNapoli is the GOAT. He's Long Island. He's Nassau County's favorite son. He's our guy.
Isn't like comptroller like a wrestling term?
Comptroller? No, it's not a wrestling term. Comptroller is the guy who handles the pension fund. And he's very, very good at his job.
Why do you want to give boomers pensions? Pensions are like so archaic.
Huh?
Pensions are like literally like rip-off scams. Like we need to stop doing pensions.
If you come from Gohndim, respectfully,
we need to face out Social Security as well.
If you come for our pensions, you will have a bunch of 40, 50, and 60-year-old men and women of many demographics coming with guns to your house.
Casey, I won't have to come for your pensions. They'll naturally go insolvent and be spun off and shrunk over time. So, like, I'm glad that you're
hold on. You ain't talking about you might be talking about the Chicago pension fund.
This like happens to like almost every pension fund. This happens to like every pension fund over time.
New York pension fund, golden.
Wait, how do you qualify for a New York pension if you're from New Jersey?
What? You fucking. That's mean. I'm not from New Jersey. I'm from fucking Long Island. You know this.
Yeah, if you had to live in a city in New Jersey, what city would you live in?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I mean, there's one answer.
I don't think I can name more than one city.
What I say? What would I say? Newark?
No, Hoboken. Come on.
Hoboken? Yeah, probably Hoboken. I mean, I don't fucking care, dude. I'm not from New Jersey. I'm not from Staten Island. I'm from fucking Long Island.
I'm sorry.
Hypothetical. All right. Yeah. Fuck. It's Jersey, bro. Where's Andy Kim from? I want to live there. Love Andy Kim.
Casey, that's a good question that just came to my mind. Who do you think is the current hottest female celebrity?
Female celebrity.
Or
I mean,
actress.
Sydney Sweeney's up there. I mean, Anne, can we
Why
just
did
say Anne
everyone say
Hathaway is
Sydney
having
Sweeney?
Wait, shut up! I'm still talking. Anne
Okay.
Hathaway is the LeBron James of female celebrities. She's in her 40s now, and I would still I would climb over broken glass, kill both of you, just to have a chance to sniff.
Then you get shot like Ashley Babbitt. Oh my god.
Even
What?
more importantly, she's an Arsenal fan.
What
No one
sport
knows
is
what
that?
you're talking about. It's fucking soccer.
Doc, what are we fucking
Wait,
here?
Gohndim, who's your
Gilmore
most...
has an inverted penis. It's so sad, Casey.
Oh, man.
Gohndim, who's
Is
your
that
most
is that
attractive
wait,
actress
is that
right now?
circumcision plus or some shit? Jesus.
I didn't hear you say
Okay.
Gilmore. Who's my most uncircumcised what?
Is that circumcision plus or some shit?
No, I was asking Gohndim who his most attractive actress is right now.
I can barely name 3 or 4 actresses. I don't even know who it would be. Yeah. Oh, I always bring this one up. I think I brought this up on an earlier pod. Everyone's like, that Anna de Armas. And I'm like, oh, who's that? And she's the
Dude,
one from
I was
Mad
gonna
Men.
she's
guess
up
you were gonna say
there,
that.
too. She's up there
I was gonna
too.
guess that.
I just don't know many current, if you said the most modern, who the most hip actresses right now, I wouldn't be able to know who to
You
name.
should have said Ariana Grande.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh my
What's your
God.
guys' body counts?
Legit number, or do you want my fake number?
Legit number.
3,600.
Want to know mine,
You-
Casey?
Yeah.
6'7".
You
Here's the thing with
Mine's
Gilmore.
20.
Gilmore's 38, 39. No, he's 42. Never mind.
I
And he's
turn
been married to his wife for 11
31
years.
January 20th, and I'm at 20. 20 or 21.
Hell yeah.
Why did you think of to ask this question?
I'm just wondering, bro.
Okay.
Wondering if you
Trying to
guys
show
get
off with
any,
the
get any,
audience.
get any fucking. I'm just wondering if you guys get it or not. If you,
Wait,
or
Casey,
if y'all are
speaking of-
true cells.
Well, I'm
Casey,
asexual.
incredible
so-
switchover. For the next topic is which you wanted to talk about is dating apps. So Casey,
Oh
first question:
yeah,
what is your
Dating apps, that's one
favorite?
of the
What's your favorite dating app?
favorite. It's favorite is that's the wrong way to ask that question.
Okay, you
It's
ask it.
Casey,
Ask yourself the
what
question.
Dating app, Case. What dating app?
Get you the most pussy.
Depending on what your age and what you're looking for, what dating apps would you recommend for men and then for women?
No, that's boring cock shit. Casey, which dating app converts you the most pussy?
I mean, listen, I banged a lot of girls off Tinder back in the day. I banged girls off Hinge.
Wait, you can't lie about it. You just told us your body count. It was 20.
Yeah.
20 by age 30? You're not banging a bunch of girls off of Tinder. I'm sorry.
Is he memeing or what? Look up the average body count of a fucking someone who's in Gen Z.
All right, let me look it up. Give
Yeah,
me a second.
I know. Wait, Gen Z is ridiculously retarded. Yeah, they have they're not having sex.
Millennial. Look up millennial. Sorry, I'm 1995, so I'm technically on the borderline. Look them up both. And then,
Wait. Who cares about averages? The average net worth in this country is fucking $30,000 or something. I don't give a fuck.
I thought it was 67,000. 67. You fucking.
I don't know what it is, but it's embarrassing
Wait,
low. Who cares?
Casey,
about
I
the
looked it up. I looked it up. It's 13.4, whatever that means.
Exactly. So I am I'm above it. And Tinder, I mean, listen, I was born in 1995. I got on Tinder in 2014. So when Tinder first started blowing up, that was when I was there. Remember, I met my ex off Tinder. But I met a lot of women through Tinder. And when I broke up with my ex in 2024, I met a girl from Hinge too. So Hinge is also it depends what you're looking for, but for men and for women, it's a completely different subject.
Casey, why are you such a coward? I'm just asking the question. Which app gets you the most pussy?
Very mean. It depends. Are you a guy?
I'm asking you,
you,
the Casey.
Yeah.
Me? I mean, in terms of my life, Tinder.
Oh
I
my
fucked
God.
a lot of girls off Tinder, but now I'm off Tinder. I'm in a different stage of my life. I'm on Hinge, and pray for me.
You're unhinged.
I've been unhinged, bro, but
Oh, on
I am on
Hinge.
Hinge. Yes, the app.
Oh, okay.
God, I'm
You're
just
unhinged,
my
unhinged?
cock
Oh
down
my God.
fucking throat.
Casey, now this is a little inside baseball. Before the podcast, you were telling us about your favorite gay app, which is apparently called Sniffies.
You guys mentioned that. That's something you guys mentioned. I didn't know what the fuck that was.
For the record, Gilmore brought that up. I never heard of that before.
I mean, listen, hold on. But hold on. If we're being clear, though, the apps that
We're being
are in
clear
terms
or
of
queer?
Wait. Can I do something real quick, Casey?
both the apps that probably have the
Gilmore,
most
do not pull out your wiener on the podcast.
the most successful
Wait,
apps.
Casey.
What?
Can I say something real quick? What do you hear
Yeah,
my
go for
impression
it.
of Obama if he was gay?
Oh my god.
Let me be queer.
Let me be queer.
God, you guys are so stupid.
Bend over.
Okay, here's my thing though. Am I missing something? Why is Sniffies an obviously gay app? To me, that sounds like a panty fetish app. Like Sniffies? Am I missing something here?
Maybe I'll have to get someone. Maybe we'll get like Santos on next episode to let us know.
Okay, we'll have to bring a gay on to the podcast.
If you get that fucking Finoke Santos on, tell me, and I'm gonna curse him out.
Deegs or Aquila, if you're listening to this, we'll bring you on the next show to explain it. Okay?
God, I fucking hate that piece of shit. No, but like honestly, like if you're gay, just go on. I mean, all my gay friends they just say Grindr. Like apparently Grindr's like Tinder. Grindr apparently is still in like the phase of Tinder at its peak, where like motherfuckers would just like meet up the same day and fuck, and that was Tinder at its prime before the bots came in and ruined it.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, no STDs. No STDs,
I don't believe you, Casey. I don't believe you.
I haven't worn a condom since 2017, and I don't have any STDs.
How many abortions have you had?
From my knowledge, none.
So that
I had a couple pregnancy scares in my ex, though. Though currently, I did have some abortion scares, though, but nothing like that. No pregnancy.
Wait. Were they real abortion scares? Aren't women that fat, and don't they normally naturally terminate the pregnancy?
If they're fat, they should be able to carry it to term easier, because I don't
think that's true. I thought if you're like morbidly obese, it's like way more likely to naturally terminate the pregnancy.
I mean,
wait, do you mean abortion scares or pregnancy scares?
Pregnancy scares, which meant abortion scares, basically, because we were going to abort it. I mean, I don't know, actually. I mean, the last girl that I was with, we both agreed. Like, she was on the pill, but like we agreed if it failed, I'd stand by her and like we'd make it work. But like now she's doing her own thing. We're still friends, of course. We still talk. Her dog still loves me, but
Wait, you're still friends with your ex?
No.
Oh, sorry. I just zoned out for a bit.
Oh God, fuck no.
Wait, Casey, who are you talking about then?
I guess I don't want to call her my rebound chick because she deserves more respect on her name from that. But like technically, she is my rebound chick. Yeah.
So your most recent ex?
My most ex, because she didn't want to put a label. The most recent girl that I stuck my dick in.
That's a nice way to put it. Yeah.
Casey, just for the record, I think we touched on this in the first podcast you were on. Are you still sending that trans woman in Canada hormones?
She hasn't hit me up in a while, but so yeah, no, it's been a while, but I do hope and pray that they're okay. I follow them on Instagram. I think they're doing all right.
Casey, I think we only have a few minutes left here because we have another episode to record after this with a guest who's booked. I just want to know, we're about a year into the Trump presidency. To me, as someone who's voted for Trump 3 times now, it seems like this term has gone pretty well if you're a Republican. How do you view this last year as a Democrat?
I mean, that's a great question, actually. I mean, as a Democrat, I feel vindicated.
I mean, in what way? Here, I'll just give you a few points that I think about. Silver.
No.
Wait, Casey, let me explain
right now. I can explain right now, and I will explain right now.
Okay. Give us
I feel vindicated in that the media told us, when Democrats last year in 2024, not last year, last year was 2025, but in 2024, we said Project 2025, this, all these things that he was going to do. And now that he has done, the media, the mainstream media, CNN, even people on MSNBC, ABC, CBS, all those mainstream media overpaid cunts in the, Beltway cabal, fucking hate them. God, subhuman motherfuckers that they are.
Casey, can you get to the point? We only have a few minutes left.
They all said, Trump says he's not going to do Project 2025. Trump says he's not going to do this and that. And then as soon as Trump gets in, Project 2025 happens. All these things that we said was going to happen.
Yeah, and it's all been good things. It's all been good things.
That's your opinion. But my point is, Democrats said these things were going to happen. The media told the American people or place doubt on those claims from Democrats to the American people.
Mhm.
And now the American people are reaping what they sowed by not voting or voting for Trump. And
Casey,
you know what?
Casey, do you acknowledge that a major reason why Democrats lost in 2024 is they lied about the strength of the Biden economy? Really, it was a shithole economy for a lot of
It was
average
not a
working class
shithole
people.
economy. Get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely was. Between Biden
No, it
inflation
wasn't.
and stagnant wages for people that are working like average
Stagnant
jobs.
wages? Nah, I made more money than I ever have in my entire life during the Biden economy. During the Trump economy, that my fucking credit got bad, all that shit. Yeah, nah.
Your credit got bad
sucks.
during Trump. You stopped paying your credit card bills during the Trump economy. Oh my
Actually, no,
god.
technically, my credit got bad when my ex went insane, but I actually was been starting to get it up. But like, even then, the tariff inflation from Trump has not helped me out at all.
Casey, I'll
Also,
just
my
give you.
brother made a lot. My brother, actually, fuck me using that. I'm a government employee, so like let's use my brother. My brother's a free market worker, professional,
his
highly
BMI?
skilled. What is my brother's BMI? He's fucking jacked. My brother's jacked. He's 6'4". He's jacked. He could fucking eat you.
Wait,
Kinda
Casey,
weird, but-
I have one last question for you.
He's doing worse during the Trump years now, and also so is the business. The elevators, the construction companies, construction's slowing down. By the way, guys, it ramped up during the Biden years. Now it's slowing down. They've had to fire like over 50 people from like from the job sites now. It's kind of like what it was like during the Great Recession, to be honest. You're only keeping the best elevator guys to do maintenance and to do like the few buildings that are still being finished. But the economy is not good. There's real problems, and these problems. And unlike with Biden had to deal with inflation mainly because of COVID.
No, he created inflation. His Inflation Reduction Act actually created inflation.
No, the Inflation Reduction Act decreased inflation. Look it up. That's a fact.
No,
you're wrong. You're wrong. I don't care.
That's like some Paul Krugman type analysis.
Trump increased inflation with the fucking retarded tariffs. But hold on, I'm just saying. I'm telling you what I've heard from my family. Well,
first of all, tariffs cannot create inflation. Definitionally, it's not an increase. It's not
increase the price of goods.
Tariffs does not increase the value or the quantity of the money supply.
They increase the price of goods, though, which adds
that's price inflation.
Okay. All right, Professor. Jesus. Oh, see, now you sound like fucking Biden. See, now you sound like fucking Biden did in 2022. Like, the price inflation. Bro,
Casey, I don't sound like Biden. I'm not mumbling and sniffing hair, dumbass.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, Casey, just a few points on why I think this Trump first year was very successful, and I want you just to hold your applause until I'm.
Where's the Epstein list? Yo, Trump.
Let me just Casey, I'll just give you my points.
All-time girls with Epstein.
All-time high stock market, all-time high silver price, 605 deportations from ICE, and a successful foreign military intervention. On top of that, extremely incredible, successful tariffs, which have leveled the trade deficit. So, I mean, these are 5 pillars of a great functioning first Trump term, and I'm looking forward to the next 3 years.
Yo, did Trump fuck kids with Epstein? Yes or no?
I've seen no proof of that, nor would I want to, for the record.
Casey, I got one last question for you. Wait, Casey, this is a very important question. I want you to think about it before answering, okay?
Go.
What is your ideal ballot for the Democrats in the 2028 general election?
Great question. Thank you. Quickly, I have a top 3. I think Governor Shapiro from Pennsylvania and Mark Kelly would be a force together. One of those, I switch them either. Which one's VP, which one's president? Or
you want Mark Kelly? There's no way.
Yeah, I love Mark Kelly. Mark Kelly's a fucking astronaut. Mark Kelly's a giga chad. Mark Kelly's been to space. Have you been to space? No, then shut the fuck up. Mark Kelly's up there.
That's a good point.
I love Ruben Gallego, because he's killed people before, and I like that.
Ruben's actually a pretty sick name, not gonna lie.
Yeah, Ruben Gallego, he's a good dude. He's up there too. Fuck, who else? Fucking Trump. That's basically it. But it has to be a white man.
Newsom?
Newsom? Yeah, Newsom's in there too, and so is Bashir. Yeah. I love Newsom. JD Vance is subhuman. He's fat and subhuman.
And he's likely going to be your next president, so.
No, he's not. He's fat and subhuman, and he also doesn't defend his wife from, closeted pieces of shit, calling his wife and children racial slurs. Listen, I have a lot of friends who were in the Marine Corps. Like, I have never met a Marine that wouldn't defend his woman vehemently. And this dude, the fact that he doesn't, the fact that he still tries to suck up to the gripers, I find so unmanning. He might as well cut his fucking sack off.
He seems to be defending Erica Kirk pretty well, so.
Huh?
He seems to be defending Erica Kirk pretty well, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it just Casey,
bro.
Casey, do you agree with me that Erica Kirk is like literally just not that attractive? Like, I don't understand.
Erica Kirk is a beautiful woman, and I pray for her and her children. What happened to Charlie was, one of the worst things that can happen in this country.
Bro, you're such a cringe libtard. Oh my god. Okay, Casey.
What do you mean? What?
Casey, final statements.
Charlie was murdered, and
Casey, I asked you to rate her appearance, not like cry over like her suffering or something. Like, just so cringe.
You saw it 7-8.
I'm surprised you didn't say land back in that statement.
What do you mean land back? What the fuck? What the fuck does that even mean, dog?
You're just cringe. You're like a cringe Democrat.
Casey, don't worry about it. So leave us with some parting words here before we go.
Fuck me. I don't know, man. Vote Democrat. If you go to a protest, actually, fuck protesting. Go to your local Democratic Party club. If you want to go to a protest, fuck that. Go look on Facebook or Instagram. Go find your local Young Democrats or your local Democratic Party club and get in contact with them and see how you can help instead of just going to some random fucking protest, which might get shut down by like the cops or ICE, stuff like that. Don't put yourself at risk. Make yourself useful. Don't put yourself at fucking risk. And the last thing I will say is that, people want to doom and all that stuff. I'm very blessed. I work with a lot of really old, people, like old black folks that were there during the civil rights era. Like their dads and uncles were killed by the Klan. Like they faced dogs and hoses. The one thing that they always impart in me when I talk to them is that these are lifelong fights. Just because we go backwards, that doesn't mean you fucking give up and you go to the sidelines. No, you keep in it. You keep fighting until your heart is done fucking pumping. Be a fucking pussy.
Casey, that's an optimistic message, but I think if you're a Democrat, you should give up. There's nothing you can really do. Your Democratic leaders have betrayed you. You basically have no leaders. Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries are literally pathetic wastes of space.
Hey, I love them. Chuck's my boy.
Honestly, Nancy Pelosi was more effective. You're looking at like literally the collapse
Pelosi is the goat. I mean, Pelosi's the goat, but Schumer got the Obamacare subsidies through. No, not Schumer. Jeffries got that shit through.
Bro, Chucky and Jeffries are terrible.
On Jeffries' fucking name. He just got that,
Democratic reign is over.
Discharge petition through. That doesn't happen every day, bro. That doesn't even happen every Congress. Come on. What's the respect on my boy's name?
In 3 more years, there might not be need for more elections, is all I will say. Casey, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Casey, anybody who tries to cancel elections in this country, they got to do it over my dead fucking body. And a lot of other dead people, too.
On that note, Casey, thank you so much for coming on the show. We do love you. We'll have you next time, okay?
Vote Democrat.
Love you, buddy.
Trump raped kids with Epstein.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to another episode of the Gohndim and Gilmore Show. Check the links in the show description to see where you can find us. Join our Discord to interact with us and submit questions for the next show. As always, your support is much appreciated. Until next time, adios.
Bye-bye.